We begin tonight with Mike Allen, co-founder, executive editor of Axios, the best sourced man in Washington, as evidenced by his columns. It is good to see you, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Happy birth week.
Birth week.
Countdown to Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you. Now the whole world can celebrate together as I get older. Speaking of old, I am old enough to remember when we used to say debates don't matter, and now they do.
Well, that is the moment that could change everything in this race. And we'll have, I agree with you, I think that we will have a debate September 10th. We'll have a VP debate. I think we even might have a second debate in October. Both sides are very open to it if that September 10th debate.
So what are we seeing right now? You've done this long enough. What does the spin you're hearing mean?
Well, the word that you said that nailed it is provoke. So very fascinating change in the dynamics of this race. And as an Alabama fan, you'll appreciate this. For 36 days now, Vice President Harris has had something that you very rarely have in life or politics, and that is ball control. She has been setting the terms of the race. Very unusual for Donald Trump. He is used to dictating the conversation. And what we're seeing from the Harris team, which is very fascinating, it's the same team in Wilmington. They sure ate their Wheaties, though, because look at what they've decided. The way to go at Trump is to jab him, taunt him, provoke him. He was the taunter in chief. Look who's being taunted today. You saw they've got the chicken
we have
emojis
that.
out.
We'll play the chicken noise.
And a great sound effect here.
Why not debate her?
We'll wait. But because they already know everything. They say, oh, Trump's, not doing the debate. That's the same thing they say now. I mean, right now I say, why should I do a debate? I'm leading in the polls.
By the way, he's not leading in the polls. I do think he'll do a debate. You went out on a limb at the top. You said there's going to be a debate. Like, Trump just can't help himself, right? Why else are you convinced there will be the September 10th debate?
Whoever walks away seems like the chicken, right? How do you not debate as a presidential candidate?
Right.
Okay. So, all right. Well, we're in agreement now. This I thought was interesting, and Tom Cotton was brought up by Donald Trump. We'll take a listen to that clip with ABC's friend of yours and mine's John Carl. Take a listen.
She said when she ran for president that she wants to eliminate private health insurance on the job. 170 million Americans, John.
Yeah, I mean that is not her position now. She knows.
How do you know that's not her position? How do you know that's not her position?
I mean, she says she no longer supports Medicare for all.
She has not said that. Okay. Maybe anonymous aides on a Friday night have said that.
All right, so Tom Cotton does not want to be White House press secretary, but did quite well in the exchange. Bigger question. We heard Donald Trump complain over and over again before the CNN debate with Joe Biden. The moderators are going to be unfair. The moderator is going to be unfair. Is there a different mindset, you think, for moderators going into now the Trump-Harris debate?
Yeah, it's that in that debate, they took the position, like, we can't fact check live in real time, that's not.
We're not going to challenge
our job. Right. And we're criticized for that. Like, every moderator is going to put their own spin on it. Like, this is your world. You've moderated a lot of debates, but it's a totally different race. I think we just have to, like everything about this race.
Town halls, not debates. But if they need somebody available on September 10th, you and I think our dance card is clear, right?
It'd be a great duet.
Right.
But everything about this race has changed, including like Trump's tone, her tone, like the campaign. It is very rare that you have this much of a flip. But a reality check for your viewers, like whatever the tone, conversation, vibes, whatever the word is you want to use, this is a 50-50 country. And this is still basically a toss-up rate. She has about as good of a month as you could have, and it's still basically a toss-up. And something important for your viewers to know, maybe the most disproportionately undercovered story, and what Republicans are pointing to me. I was asking them today, I'm going to be talking to Leland, how are you going to get your mojo back, right? And like one thing that they really point to is the détente between the Georgia governor and Trump. Like, that is big. So
yeah, that was the mea culpa on Thursday night.
Exactly. The governor is very high school. The governor came out, said something nice on cable news. Trump came out, said something nice on Truth Social. I'm told that it's real enough to make a difference. And as a result, the Trump campaign is much more optimistic about putting away Georgia.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.